On one of the largest maps in the pool, it is our orange Zerg player looking to take this game to tie things up. It is Giant Bomb Squad, Anticitizen.
And on the bottom left, a yellow Zerg player taking game 1 without a nice Baneling hit. It is TheNightFox.
Kesera letting us know that he does, in fact, listen to Abba. Not sure why he's telling us this. And once again, Case is lagging the game. Okay, so I think. He's dead, Jim. Alright, guys, it looks like Case is probably about to drop from this, so I guess he won't be able to observe after all. In the meantime, the spirit of Case lives on in the form of steak sauce and A1 1A.
D1 Kappa. Poor case.
So son.
Alpha Omega.
Oh, it's okay. I guess we're all having a good time. Poor Case, though. We'll have to send him the replay later. It was a good man. Nah, a broken heart.
Oh, case. I'm sorry.
Namek brings up an interesting point. If we had jumping Zerglings in late game, imagine how ridiculous jumping Zealots would be.
Zealots.
Oh my gosh, what do you think they're going to put in the campaign? Like,
oh man,
putting aside how they justify it, I would love to see like some really crazy stuff.
Give all the DTs blink.
Like, oh, better yet, they could even just like they can take a nod from like from Heroes of the Storm with like Tassadar, but that time he has like Time Warp Storm, where his Time Warp does damage.
I want to play Heroes
like,
so bad.
I know, right? But wouldn't that be cool? Like if you just had like some sort of superhero mothership core that could like do damage with the Time Warp.
Oh no, I got it. All DTs have Vortex. Make it happen, Blizzard.
Basically, they're like special clan of DTs that the Zeratil's from or something.
Vortex the shit out of everything. Turn it into the DT toilet.
The Void. Oh, Void Prism. At least. Give us the ability to shut down all the ultras running at us in campaign, of course. I don't know what they're going to put in multiplayer. That's going to be real hard, I think, to add stuff to at this point.
It's kind of, I mean, it's fairly balanced as is. I do not envy David Kim.
No.
Sorry.
So, standard openings from these two players here. Looks like Hatcher into Pool. This is exactly what you have to expect in Ultrazeme in like far spawn positions on Way Station. It's too far away. You can go for some crazy like double scout 6-spool shenanigans. You better hope you kill them with those lings though, because if you don't, you're dead.
Now this map is huge. There's
nobody
across the map.
Nobody likes flipping coins like that. So, well, some people like flipping coins like that. These guys don't though. I know for a fact. So yeah, pretty much all that means, by the way, if one player goes for the hatch first and the other person goes for the spawning pool first, it just means that the person who wants spawning pool first will have map control slightly quicker, but it won't matter like that much. It'll just go until whoever gets speed. Kind of like how Anticitizen showed up at NightFox's base before and they stared at each other a little bit and then he left. Like that's all, unfortunately, that's all the difference that makes. But
NightFox is going to beat him out this speed first stuff.
Yes, the real question will be what Anticitizen wants to do with his tech. He might be charging up for faster roaches this time. Usually still good to get speed anyway. I mean, it's not so big that speedlings can't get to your base and do damage. So it's...
I think we missed Anti trying to take opponent's gas. The Lynx took care of that rather quickly.
Probably just trying to keep the scout alive as long as he could. It can't actually deprive gas, stop you from taking gas in this way. Okay, good. So he's grabbing extra gas. He isn't getting speed. My expectation is probably faster roaches, but he is throwing down a spine crawler for at least some defense. Good positioning here too. Can fit the queen in between there and the hatchery. Second queen out as well. This should be enough to at least protect this region. Unfortunately, these things are going to be constantly running around his base and being really, really irritating.
For the NightFox is done now
Over.
too, and Anticitizen's.
I was going to say, actually, I can take that back. These are just scoutlings. All he wants to do is see what he has. That's it. Oh, he's going to pick up on the gas timing.
Oh, it looks like my base.
Go back over here. He's going to see this one and be like, well, okay, I guess you're going to get roaches and be all normal-like. What do we got here? Roach Warren for NightFox.
Double Evo.
It's a lot of gas. There it is. Roach Warren, double Evo. So yeah, pretty much we're skipping the link stage. Just enough for NightFox to get some map control, and then Anticitizen saying, you can have your map control, I want my roaches faster. And he's going to be able to have a couple extra ones, just because he's collected so much extra gas.
And both players pulling out an identical build here. Looks like Anticitizen's going to go for a third. None from NightFox yet. So we're looking at what, 2 base roach from NightFox?
For now. I mean, going for the third base is very difficult in this matchup. I mean, you're gonna see Anticitizen do it, and pretty much this will be the focal point of the fight. Presuming that NightFox is actually aware of it, which he's not.
Sending those links on the way right now, though.
He will see it, yeah. Once he picks up on this, we'll probably see him build up some roaches and go out for an attack. Gnaw on the edge of it for a little bit. Queen will make sure that it leaves. Now, this is something I have to throw into a unit tester and check, is whether or not 4 links with speed actually kill a queen. But it's probably one of those things that with micro they probably can. But I don't know. It just strikes me as one of those things that the person would probably have to give up a little bit on. Ooh,
Oh, that sucks.
good creep spread denial right there. Anyway, Roach is coming out. Completely interrupted my train of thought there, and you know what? That's fine. It's not really relevant as the Lings have left, therefore who wins in a fight, Queen or 4 Lings, is now not important, as here comes the Lings' friends. And I tell you, 4 Lings plus friends definitely wins that fight.
Oh yeah. NightFox is pushing out too, and he's dropping a third base behind this. I think he's pretty confident with what damage he's going to get done.
Here we go. Lings moving around, trying to dodge the roaches. Actually does manage to do this. Loses 1 or 2 on the way in. Runs all the way down here. He's going to probably be able to pick off this queen. What more will he get? Let's see. Actually, he's picking off a few drones here. This is ideal if he can get some of the Lings out. Looks like he's just going to sack them all. Oh, nope. There he goes. And he's going to run through and scout again. And if he goes north, he picks up on the spires. You can see the spires.
Spire. He sees it.
Just going drones. And did he click on it? I think so.
He knows it's there. He can see it on his map.
Yeah, there's pretty much only 2 buildings that have that size. Either he's building a spore crawler randomly behind his base, or it's a spire. Which I don't think he's expecting a random spore crawler.
Didn't you know though? I mean, spore crawlers do kill roaches, big time.
Yes, when they're in overlords.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Definitely.
You
Definitely when they're in overlords.
You drop them on the roaches' heads, and you like burrow.
Wouldn't it be awesome if it could shoot at things as they were dropping?
Mission Impossible spore crawler.
But like it wouldn't do it unless you microed it.
Oh, no. That sounds bad. That sounds like a waste of APM.
Sure. No one would ever do it except for that one time it would be important in the GSL finals. Then everyone would try to do it and no one would succeed. Just like trying to get the Terran to Widow mine his own medevacs.
Gotta get this out now.
So he does get this, but yeah, pretty much with these mutas, NightFox is going to have to accept either he's just going to lose a lot of stuff if he continues to push, or he has to basically go back home and hide next to some spore crawlers because he's got no way of dealing with that. And yeah, he's killing the roaches on the ground. If he can kill enough stuff and have some things left over, he can run up into the base and start doing damage, but... he's just taking so much damage. So NightFox behind this, he's going for Hydras and upgrades. So pretty much he's looking to kill something important up here just to buy him a little time before these mutalisks come over and say hi to his base. He's got some adequate defenses. The thing is, there's a lot of holes here. There's 2 spore crawlers to the north, nothing in the main, nothing in the natural, and nothing in the third. So if he can actually just wing around here and start killing stuff off, especially in the natural. The question will be, of course, is whether he runs straight over these 2 spore crawlers and loses like 3 mutas in the process. These things hurt.
Oh yeah. I think, what is it, 3 spore crawlers, 1 shot a muta?
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 is pretty darn close. Smaller numbers of mutalisks, they get shredded.
Thing is, it looks like Anticitizen is actually just content to just sit here for the moment.
If he sits too long, these hydras they're gonna ball up. It's gonna be too much for those mutas to handle.
He already can't engage it directly. That's too many hydras. Just the trade wouldn't be so good, even if he did take them all out. But yeah, now he's putting down spore crawlers everywhere. You might just be thinking that the psychological damage of having to put the spore crawlers down, I mean, and that literal worker damage, because that takes like 10 workers away, might just be enough for him, though he is unfortunately still a bit behind in this respect. TheNightFox actually maybe a little overkill, going all the way up to about 80 workers. Here comes a big move out here. Now this, unfortunately, I don't like, is him trying to engage here. This is probably strong enough to kill his army.
Baneling nest is done now, though, so all these lings can turn into banelings.
Is he gonna have time for that? Well, he's gonna make time for that. That's the answer.
One good shot on those hydras would be awesome.
Ooh, he's getting badly supply blocked here. Thankfully, he's already building 8 of them, so he was anticipating that would happen. And the banelings are done. Here he goes. The thing is, the roaches can take so many hits from that. Unfortunately, not all of the mutas here, but he's got a few just hanging out. And 1 baneling left. None of them actually hit the hydras, but now the hydras are totally naked down here, so this is not a place that TheNightFox actually wants to be anymore without reinforcements. This is a very scary place to be.
Naked hydras are ugly, just saying. Not a fan of naked hydras.
They do look really intimidating in cutscenes, though, as Blizzard likes to remind us at every BlizzCon.
Oh man, they do. Until they get a bullet through the skull. Then they're not so intimidating anymore.
No, then they're just a big pile of dead thing. By the way, roaches are back.
Fox dropping a 4th base in the north.
Where did its mutas go? Okay, now they're finally flying down here. Unfortunately, he's taking the exact path to discover that this base attempt is occurring. And he'll probably be able to cancel that unless TheNightFox doubles back home. Or Anticitizen misses it. There we go. Roach is running up. Canceling a lot of banelings here. This is a bit of a problem. This can do a lot of damage in his base right now. Yes, he does cancel that 1 natural, maybe even kill unnatural, sorry, 4th base, maybe even killed it. The reality is, yeah, TheNightFox is just too far ahead.